Estás escuchando DeLoco Podcast.
How you interact with other people.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, she's like, okay.
Nice.
Tell my wife about it. She's like, if you want to do it, I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, try. Ever since then, bro, like, doors have opened up like crazy, dude. Crazy, man. All right, perfect.
Just a little bit.
There you go. There you go. Let me adjust real quick. Like that. Perfect, man. Well, you ready? If you want, bro, you can put your water there so you're not having to
I wasn't sure.
bend over. No, you can. You can put it there. It's okay. This one? Whichever one you want, bro. Okay. It's okay, bro. Sure. Bro, you're cocky, bro. It's okay, bro. Dale. Tú dale, bro.
I just wasn't sure with you, bro.
Tenga miedo, bro. Nah, bro. It's this Waterloo, bro.
Yeah.
You'll be all right, dude. Nah, bro. Cool, man. Shit. All right, man. Well, you ready, my friend?
Let's hit it.
Let's hit it, man. Well, welcome back, everybody. This is episode number 86. And today's going to be a very exciting episode. So before we begin, we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor, JD & Associates, LLC, Tax Keeping and Bookkeeping Services. If you guys have not done your taxes, I don't know what you guys are waiting for. You guys are too late. Your tia Juanita, who's got carpal tunnel, that she can't see out of one eye, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, she ain't going to be able to do it right. So get with my boy JD, the tax poppy. He can help you out there. Shout out to Countdown SA. There's only one way to shop in the 210, and that's the Countdown way. Turn your chanclas into some sneakers. Head on over to Countdown SA. These guys can hook you up. Matt and RJ, they can help you out. Shout out to Mas. More energy, more flavor. Use the code word DeLoco and get 10% off your order. I recommend getting 3 cases. It's a lot cheaper. You're Mexicano, Hispanic like we are, you know you like to save $1 at least. You know what I mean? So, and then also, too, Fear or Faith. Use the code word DeLoco15 and get 15% off your order. Shout out to Arman, El Papi Chulazo in Austin, Texas as well. Shout out to the homie. They have what you need, hats, apparel, Fear or Faith. Use the code word DeLoco15 and get 15% off your order. As well as shout out to our friend Eddie Ortiz, to Derek Rangel. Shout out to Eddie, who won his past fight. Congratulations, my friend. We're rooting for you. Congratulations to you, and thank you guys for episode number 85, and shout out to the Alamo Ranch Boxing. So today, episode number 86, we have COQUI. He's in the building, baby. And we just chatted it up just a little while ago. I'm glad we got to do that just a little bit, just to find out a little bit more about each other.
Good convo.
But, man, I'm excited. Shout out to Ernest as well. He's a very good connected friend with COQUI as well. They go far back, way back, if you want to say. And today we're going to find out about COQUI today. And if you guys, let me just give you a little sneak peek. 30 Seconds to Mars, Blink-182, Jesucristo. Let me just say that on one. I know you guys are a little confused and saying, how can you say that? Well, you're about to find out today. So thank you, bro, for being here, man. I really appreciate it.
Man. Thanks for having me.
And welcome to San Antonio, by the way.
Thank you.
Welcome to San Antonio.
Thank you.
I know you just moved here from L.A.
Yeah.
Talked a little bit about that. So how did that even come about, man, you moving from L.A. to San Antonio?
Yeah, man. So, well, I just got married.
Yeah, there you go.
About a month ago.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
So me and my wife, we've been talking about making the move probably since like 2021, 22. We were always kind of curious about moving to Texas. And then just a series of events, you know, just happened to be perfect timing for us. And so we got married, decided to take the jump, and looking to buy a house soon. So yeah, man, it's next chapter in my life.
In
right
your
now.
life, right?
Yeah,
That's cool, man. I'm really excited for you. I know Ernest, again, like we mentioned, I talked to you about this a little earlier. Ernest was talking about you coming over. He recommended you to come on the podcast. He's like, bro, I have a great friend. He's well known. He didn't tell me at first that you're a guitarist, and I was like, oh, okay. He's like, you know, 30 Seconds to Mars, Blink-182. I was like, yeah. He's like, well. It's like, dude, no way. He's like, yeah, bro. He goes, damn, bro, he's, Jesucristo. I was like, oh, dude, we gotta bring him, bro. Let's figure this out. So I'm glad that you're here. You're not fully settled in. I know right now we talked about it. You're looking around
yeah, we just
get
got
a
here.
permanent home. So
Been here maybe 2 weeks now.
2 weeks.
Yeah, so fresh.
Fresh, dude.
Yeah.
So if you've been here 2 weeks, in all honesty, bro, I always ask people that have never been to San Antonio. San Antonio is well known for breakfast tacos. So have you already gotten San Antonio's breakfast tacos?
Yeah, I've been asking Ernest where the best
Bro.
tacos are, and he's holding out.
Okay, dude. Man, bro, there are like so many hidden gems here in San Antonio.
That's what I want to know.
So many hidden gems, but San Antonio is well known for breakfast tacos.
That's what I heard.
I know a lot of people are like dumbfounded about that. They're like, it's just street tacos. Like, what do you mean breakfast tacos? And it's like, no, here in the morning, you got to get the taco, the coffee, or, here in San Antonio, cafecito con taquecito.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, there's a lot of hidden gems here, but I'll give my shout out to Rosa's Kitchen, right? We've had them on the podcast as well. They're in a pink bus del cielo, and it's like one of those tacos, you know what I mean? You get it and it's hot.
Yes.
It stays hot, bro, the entire time, the entire road home, you know what I mean, dude?
Okay.
So
where they at?
So right now they're in Southtown as well. They're
perfect.
moving because they just got another truck. So whenever I do find out, I'm gonna find out today once we finish, and I'll give you that location.
Okay,
But
cool.
dude, there's so many hidden gems, bro. You haven't had one yet. We got to get you to get that breakfast taco. The tacos from here, the food from San Antonio, is it different from LA?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Mexican food.
Right?
I mean, everything's like Tex-Mex out here, right?
Yes.
So I'm used to California Mexican.
Oh,
it's a bit different.
So yeah, it is a bit different.
Yeah,
it is a bit different.
But I'm not unfamiliar with the food out here.
Yes.
I've been out here plenty of times.
Yeah.
I've been coming out here for about the last 10 years.
Ooh, nice.
My best friend Ronnie, shout out Ronnie. He's from here, born and raised.
Okay.
And so we played shows out here in the past, and he showed me around. He's taking me to Bill Miller's.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Bill Miller's, dude. There you go, dude. Shout out to Bill Miller's, man. They just made a new location by my parents' house over there off of Petranco and 211.
Nice.
That one's like on steroids, dude.
Oh, really?
That
Where's
thing
it
looks nice, dude. It's off of Petranco and 211.
Okay.
So if you don't know, I'll show you where it's at. It's brand new, bro, and it's huge.
That's what I want.
On steroids, bro. It's crazy. It's like, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first Bill Miller's that they're trying out to see, because it's double in size, and then now the drive-through, they have the carport over it.
Oh, wow.
So this is like a guinea pig,
Bill
Bill Miller's. And they're going to see how it goes.
It's a sight to see.
If it works, the following Bill Miller's will start to look like that.
So it's like modernized.
It's modernized.
Ah.
Yeah, it's modernized.
Yeah, because I noticed Bill Miller's has got kind of like old school vibe.
Old school vibe,
Very,
old
like,
school country, 70s. They got the neon sign that says frijoles on there, beans, rice, and Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's old school vibes, bro. I'm glad you had Bill Miller's, bro. The only thing is, man, I got my spy with Bill Miller's because, man, they've been giving people money, dude. Have you heard about that lately?
No. What is this?
We got some people here who got extremely hot barbecue sauce. Like, they just got, they got Billy that was in the back that was just boiling the barbecue sauce. And when they grabbed it, they spilled it. One girl got like 2nd-degree burns, and she got like so much
I wasn't
money,
expecting. I wasn't expecting to get actual like warm barbecue sauce with my order.
It's crazy, bro.
I'm just getting cold sauce.
Yeah, I mean, here in San Antonio, bro, we're gonna make sure your food's warm.
Yeah, I love that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there is a podcast in LA. We kind of threw like a little diss at them, like a fun little diss, because they had a bad experience in El Paso, Texas, right?
Okay.
So there's a taco place that's out there, and they had a bad experience, and I'm just gonna say his name right, Josh Leiva, it's Sebastian Robles from La Platica. They said that Texas, not San Antonio, but San Antonio's Texas, takes up the majority of Texas. Tex-Mex food reminds them of Taco Bell.
Really?
What is going on here, dude? I called them out, bro, and I told them, bro, y'all come down to LA. I'll get you a taco, bro, and we'll figure this out. You know what I mean? We'll figure this out, dude.
Tex-Mex tastes like
Taco Bell.
Huh.
Now, I get Taco Bell, usually I usually the only time I'm going to get Taco Bell is if I need a good cleansing. You know what I mean? If I need a good cleansing, you know what I mean, dude?
I mean, I did grow up on Taco Bell.
There you go,
so
dude.
I got a sweet spot for Taco Bell for sure.
What was it? The Sunday taco special they used to have? The box?
Oh, the box, yeah.
The box.
They brought those back.
They brought them back.
Yeah.
But I remember they used to have what was it, like the 76 crunchy tacos on Sunday or Sunday taco crunch. The reason why I know is because we grew up on that too. Because after church, my dad was like, "Let's go straight to Taco Bell," and we're going home. We're going home, dude. It's crazy how many Sundays we had Taco Bell, bro. God,
Y'all got Taco Bells out here?
we got Taco Bells out here.
Okay.
We got
I've
Taco
only seen
Bells.
Taco Cabana so far.
Well, we got a lot of Taco Cabanas right now. That there's another taco place that's coming that's came from LA, but man, I can't remember the name. Man, I wish I would have wrote that down. There's only 2 of them here right now, but they're like taking over right now.
Del Taco?
Well, Del Taco's coming to San Antonio already.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're coming to Del Taco. Del Taco. Yeah, dude. But man, I'm really excited for what is in store for you right here in San Antonio. Then, of course, your career that you got going on here. I know you want to talk a little bit about that. I know you're a guitarist, but at the same time, you got some music that's out right now, correct?
Yeah. So I've been pursuing this project. It's called COQUI.
Oh, COQUI.
And I started releasing music the top of 2023.
Okay.
And at the same time, I had just got hired to work for Blink-182. And so I was starting a big world tour with them. Started releasing this music just, for fun. And I started posting TikTok videos of just me jamming with my boys to the songs, some lyrics on the bottom. And one day I go into rehearsal with Blink, I post a video in the morning, put my phone away. A few hours later, get out of rehearsal, I check my phone, and one of my videos went viral.
Oh, man.
And in the course of like a few months, my Instagram went from like 2,000 followers to like 30,000 to like 50,000. And then all of a sudden, it just was skyrocketing. Wow. And so I started just putting more music out. I had all this music I had written, right? And started putting more music out. And so as I was on tour with Blink, I was putting out music, and it was more videos are going viral, and I started building out an audience and a social media following. But I didn't have the opportunity to play any shows because I was always on tour. Yeah. So that lasted for about 2.5 years with Blink, touring nonstop. We did the whole world. We did South America 2 times over. We did the U.S., Australia, Europe. About 2 or 3 times we went out. And so the end of last year, end of 2024, they decided to take a little break. And that was kind of my chance to make a move. Get out of L.A., move over here, get married, and then actually try to pursue doing this music thing full time. Nice. Dude. So that's where I'm at right now. And I got a few months before I go back out with them. We're doing a tour in August with Alkaline Trio.
Really?
Yeah, so we'll be out for like 2.5 months, and then some shows here and there throughout the year, but not as heavy as we had been touring the last couple of years.
Nice, dude.
So, yeah.
So how is that? Because before you continue, the reason why I was so intrigued and why I think Ernest knew it would fit perfectly, I play drums.
Oh, really?
So I play drums.
I didn't know that.
And I play keys.
Oh, sick.
So
okay.
I play drums at my church.
Oh, nice.
And when he told me about you, he's like, "You know who Travis Barker is?" I was like, "Ernest, come on, dude. Come on, bro." Like, that guy is like, man, dude, I don't know. Like, I followed him since I was like 13 years old. That guy's like if you want to say the legit legend for drumming, like that dude is there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But my question is, you did the tour thing, man. I'm always interested because I always like seeing those documentaries. You see bands like they're like going from city to city, and then the videographer crops it, like shows like 5-6 minutes, and then boom, and then it shows now we're in London, and then boom, okay, now we're in it's like it's not like that, but bro, how was like your sleep schedule, practice, rehearsal, like how was like even time off, like being able to go out, get something to eat, like how does that all work? Like I'm very curious.
Yeah, so my position with them is called playback.
Playback.
So I'm the guy that's running backing tracks, and this is all run by computer system, and this computer system basically keeps everyone in time, and it also syncs all the lights, video.
Okay, you're doing all
special
that.
effects. Everything is linked together, right? I'm also the guy making sure that the band knows what song's coming next. And
in church terms, it's called an MD.
Yeah.
He's
similar
there,
to a music
he's there,
director.
there. We got our inners. He's like, all right, guys, we're going to go to this song over here. Remembrance in the key.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the track. You hear it click. Metronome, come on.
So my position is a little bit more than that because there's like a whole technical side to it as well. You know? So my day consists of, like, say if we're on tour, right?
Yeah.
Like my day consists of early load in, set up all my gear in place. Usually have to wait until the stage is built, the PA is put up, everything is in place. Then my crew, which is called backline, which is all the music instrument technicians. So you got guitar tech, bass tech, drum tech, and then you have the monitor engineer who does what the monitors, what everyone hears in their ears during the show, right? And then playback. And so once the stage, everything's built out, then we come in and then we build out our worlds, right? Playback world, monitor world, drum tech world, boom, 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 boom. And then it's, pretty much like 6 hours of us just kind of making sure everything's working.
In order.
Everything's in order. We usually have about like 4 to 6 hours until there's like an official line check to make sure now all of our stuff is working and making sound. And then shortly after that, there's a sound check with front of house. And then there's a band sound check followed by that. If they decide to sound check that day.
Yeah.
Most days they're like, we're good. I mean, when you're at that level, you don't really need a sound check every night. Man. These been doing this stuff for 20 years.
That's what I was about to say. They got to be like peanut butter and jelly already. Dude.
Yeah. So a lot of times they'll come for sound check if it's like a real big room, like a stadium or something, where the ears are going to sound different. Or if they want to like introduce a new song to the set or have a guest on the set. So then they'll use sound check to be able to try some new stuff out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then band walks off stage and then it's just basically wait until showtime.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
So, but it's a full-time thing. I mean, I don't have to start until later because I have to wait until everything gets set up before I come in. So my start time's usually 10 to 11-ish.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a little bit earlier depending on the situation. But I mean, we got these dudes that set up the stage and they set up the lights and the PA and they're coming in
pretty late.
They're coming in like
right?
5, 6 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're the first ones in and they're the last ones out. So those dudes, they got it pretty brutal.
Those are the cookie cutters right there, dude.
Yeah. And those dudes they're wild. They're like road dogs. Like backline, we're all bougie. Like
yeah.
we're all waking up late.
Yeah.
Like first one's out as soon as the show's over.
Dudes waking up at 5, going home at 2, and then waking up again at 5.
Yeah, those dudes are the real road warriors for sure.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, I don't envy those jobs
no.
at all. But there's a reason why I picked playback.
Yeah.
I come from being a touring musician. I kind of fell into playback by accident. I got an opportunity from a buddy of mine, and he saw that I was kind of quick on this program called Ableton. That's the program I use.
Yeah, Ableton user.
Mostly for playback, right? He saw I was quick on it, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to come and help me on a gig?" And then that turned into, me doing it for the last 10 years now.
Oh, man.
So, but before that, I was the hired gun guy. I play every instrument. So I toured with bands, playing keys and percussion, or one gig just playing bass, or one gig just playing guitar. And, that's where I came from. So, I never wanted to be a roadie. Yeah. That wasn't like something I dreamed of.
Yeah.
But I was intrigued with the idea of being able to go on tour with like a big name artist and actually go on like a big scale tour where there's, where it's like the top grade, full tour bus, full stadium, arena. Dang, I never got to experience that as a hired gun.
Yeah.
I usually the highest I got was like theaters.
Oh, okay.
You know, or festivals.
Yeah, festivals.
Big stage festivals, but that was pretty much it.
Dang, man.
So, yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Uh-huh.
Then, of course, you getting into that, you doing all this. How does faith intertwine with that? How did you...
Yeah, that's a good question, man. So, you know, when I first started this, it was in 2015.
Okay.
And it was with 30 Seconds to Mars.
Okay.
That's how I got my start. My buddy brought me in and showed me the ropes, and then I ended up taking over for him for like 5 years.
Oh, okay.
At that time, I wasn't a man of faith at all. I was living in the world. I was lost, you know, and I was so focused on just fitting in with the world and climb the social ladder.
Yeah.
And, you know, when I wasn't on tour with 30 Seconds to Mars, I was at home working in the nightlife. I was running a few, you know, real popular bars and booking bands and stuff like that. So I was always busy.
Yeah.
Always busy, and I was always out drinking, smoking, partying. That was just nonstop. And so when COVID hit, that was like the first time that the whole world shut down as far as like music and nightlife. And I hit like all time rock bottom during that time. Because my whole life flipped upside down.
Yeah.
For the first time since 2015, I wasn't touring. I wasn't going partying. So I was at home smoking a bunch of weed and, you know, and just like getting lost in my own thoughts. And yeah, man, like God slapped me left and right and woke me up. And so during that time, there was about a year where I gave my life to God and decided like I don't want to do music anymore. I don't want to pursue music. I don't want to make music. I know the music industry is a dark, evil place if you want to exist in the secular world. And so I kind of gave it up for a minute, right? I was like studying IT courses on Google IT courses,
really?
You know, like completely going to change my career path. And then I got a call for a gig out of the blue, maybe in 2022, I think it was, from a buddy of mine, AJ, who ran a big playback collective in LA, very well-known collective. And he hit me up and he was like, hey, man, I got an artist that needs a playback guy ASAP. The dude that's on tour right now, he's going home tomorrow, and we need a replacement. He was like, the only catch is I need you to leave tonight or tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And I was in this place where I was like so deep in my Bible, and I had like, you know, I was working out, you know, I lost all this weight. I stopped smoking weed. I stopped drinking. I was sober and healthy, had a puppy that, I was raising. And so the last thing that, you know, I was expecting was to go back out on the road. And so I was actually like terrified of the idea, because I was like, I knew where I was back when I was doing it, you know, a few years prior. And I was really afraid that I would fall back,
relapse back,
and start partying with the boys and wanting to smoke weed and doing all that stuff. Right. And so, so I prayed on it. I called my dad. Well, the first thing I asked was, who's the artist? And he was like, Machine Gun Kelly. And at the time I didn't know who that was. I heard of him, but the only thing I knew was like he had some beef with Eminem. That was it. Yeah. I didn't know his music. I didn't know his situation. I didn't know nothing about him, right? And so I called my dad, and I told him, hey, I got this I don't know if this is an opportunity or if this is a test from God. But it pays really well. This artist he was one of the first artists to go back out on tour after all the lockdowns.
Okay. Oh, he was the first one.
He was, I don't know if he was officially the first one, but he was one of the first few that was like not afraid. Like, let's do it.
Let's do it. No mask.
No regulation, no mask, no vaccine mandates, nothing. And that's why I got the call, because I was that guy that was not vaccinated. Yeah. I don't wear the masks. And I was very verbal about it, and my buddy AJ knew that. So he was like, I think this is a perfect gig for you. Yeah. They're not tripping on any of that stuff. I think you'll fit in. And so my dad was like, well, go out and see what it's like. And if you find yourself slipping back, then you know for sure that's not meant to be. And then you can just leave and not do that line of work anymore. And so I did. packed my stuff, flew out. And I remember the first night watching him, halfway through the set, he's got this like, all of a sudden the whole stage turns red and this big devil comes out and he's like full horns. He's like El Diablo and flames. And I'm sitting there like, oh man,
Diablo.
What did I sign up for? But you know what, man? That tour was the easiest tour I've ever done in my life.
Really?
Because now I was first one up in the morning, first one in bed at night. I wasn't smoking weed. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't hungover. I was in great shape. And mentally, I was completely clear of any kind of, any kind of distractions, depression, anxiety, nothing. I was straight.
Yeah.
I was waking up early, reading my Bible, praying before every meal. And then before I knew it, people started recognizing me as like the Christian dude and started asking me questions. And, it was just a completely different experience for me. And so I went home from that tour. It was like, it was a 3.5 month tour and I came in like halfway. So I think I had like a month and a half or something with them. And I came home and I was like, wow, like God had been preparing me this whole time to go out and just unashamedly be myself and be Christian. And I didn't falter. I didn't feel like left out because everyone was going out to party and I was staying on the bus. Like it was great. I was like, wow, this is actually fun. Because back in the day I was always hungover. And I was always getting into trouble and I was always unsure of myself because my work ethic wasn't on point. I wasn't professional. I just got lucky with the gig. Yeah. At any moment I could have got canned because I was sloppy. Oh, now I was like super pro, super on it. And now I'm learning all this new equipment, all this new gear. They had like a state-of-the-art playback rig that was very advanced compared to the rig that I was using with 30 Seconds to Mars. It was all the newest, latest, and greatest. So as I was learning this stuff, I was leveling up with my knowledge and skill set as a playback engineer. And then I was also making connections, and I had put out some music. I put out a song called Let's Go. And one of the dudes in the band, he followed me on Instagram. And this was before my music went viral during the Blink era. But he was nice enough to take that song from Spotify and put it on their playlist. So before every Machine Gun Kelly set, this song would start. Ready, set, let's go. Before every set, Wow, dude. And so that was cool. That for me was like, I can still do the music thing and not feel like I need to fit in. I can just be myself. So after that, I continued to start making music again. And that's when I wrote Ven Conmigo and a song called My Lord Provided and Charlie. I wrote all those songs I wrote while I was on tour with Machine Gun Kelly. And I wasn't really like too interested in releasing it or anything like that. But I just had this itch to make music again because I had taken so much time off from making that music. So when I started the gig with Blink after Machine Gun Kelly, I was with Machine Gun Kelly for like 2 years, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you were with them for a bit.
For a minute, yeah. I did two full album cycles with them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Tickets. And you went to Blink.
Yeah, and then I went to Blink. I got the gig with Blink because I met Travis on tour with Machine Gun Kelly because he was doing a lot of pop-ins. So because he produced the last 2 records that Machine Gun Kelly put out. And so he would come every once in a while. He would come and play on a couple songs. And after a while I got to know him and I got to know his drum tech, Daniel Jensen. And Daniel Jensen been with him since day one. This dude's OG. Yeah. And Daniel Jensen was actually a drum tech on Machine Gun Kelly like the last 6 months that I was with him. And so me and him hit it off. And by the end of that run, he was like, hey, don't say anything, but Blink-182 is about to do a reunion tour. And we're interested in having you as a playback. Are you down? And I didn't think he was serious.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, dude. Like, there's so many other dudes. Like, yeah, of course I'm down, but you probably got someone better, someone else. And then sure enough, the end of that year, he called me. Hey, man, we're doing this. Are you still interested? I was like, absolutely. And it was perfect timing because I had just started doing some other stuff. I was guitar teching for a different band and did some stage management at the Hollywood Bowl and kind of trying some other stuff other than playback.
Yeah.
And it was just lined up perfect timing. So I jumped on with them and been with them ever since. Yeah.
That's cool, man. To be able to see where you've come from, and then for you to be able to acknowledge where you were at, and then, man, to even think, like, it's crazy though, because I think a lot of people, it's good that you mentioned all those things, man, because I think a lot of people need to understand, like, people go through it, like, you're scared to go back to where you knew you were at, but at the same token, sometimes what ends up happening is that God puts you back in the same spot where you're at to show you He can still use you in what you're good at, but to be used by Him, and without you realizing, like, people started to notice and start to see. The Lord says in His Word, like, by your fruits they shall know that you are different.
Mm-hmm.
So, but by your fruits, they right away they're like, oh, okay, what's different with this guy over here?
Totally.
Let me start asking questions.
And and I was fighting it for a while. I was like, oh, I'm never going back to doing this. I'm never going to be back on the road. I'm never going to do that stuff. And then I found myself having a purpose while I was out there.
Mm-hmm.
And there was many instances where, talking to other crew members, they're like, hey, man, like, I had a question about, I was reading the Bible and it says this, what do you think about that? It got to the point where it became so well known that even the dudes in Blink were like making jokes about me, being like,
really? Jesus
is homeboy and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Like, ask Sam. Sam would know. In the middle of rehearsal, they would say, someone would mention something about the Bible, and they'd start debating it, and they're like, "Wait, ask Sam. Sam knows.
Yeah,
that's Jesus's boy.
Yeah, it's Jesus' boy. That's a cool nickname, though, dude. I'm Jesus' boy. You know what I mean? I'm his boy. He's my boy. You know what I mean? He's got me, dude.
Boy.
Better be careful what you're talking about. Don't talk about me. Careful what you're talking about. This is my boy, dude. Yeah, no, that's cool, man. I really admire, like, you putting yourself out there, and you saying that, man. I really, really kudos to you to be able to see how God can use anybody. Like, I tell everybody, like, God can use anybody. Like,
oh, absolutely,
anybody.
man.
Like, I think people have a misconception of, like, nah, I want Him to literally, like, put some lightning on me, let me know I need to hear a big voice. And it's like, that's not the way it works, dude. Like, it doesn't work that way. And I think a lot of people right now in the times that we live in, like, I tell people all the time, like, you better get right, because everything that we're seeing, it's a book of Revelation unfolding before our own eyes. I know people said that many years, like,
it's undeniable,
but it's undeniable. The Lord says you'll know the season,
mm-hmm.
and we know we're seeing the season that we're in. We're in the final episode, if you want to say, or final season right now. So you better get with it. You know what I mean? Better get that ticket, because if you don't get that ticket, man, dude. I really, really try to encourage everybody that listens, man. I had my fair share, right? When we first started, I would talk about God and do different things. And when I took a break, I literally asked God, like, okay, what else can I say, like, for people to, like, I want them to know, like,
yeah,
I really, really want them to know. And it was as simple as I prayed about it, asked them, like, okay, what do you want me to do? He didn't even speak to me directly. He used my brothers to tell me. They're like, hey, how come you don't just, like, remind them that God loves them, but you do your little twist, like you say it both in English and Spanish. Because I was telling them, man, I want to do, like, something like Mr. Rogers. Like, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Like, hey, have a good day. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I want something like that. And they're like, well, how come you don't remind everybody that God loves them? You said in English and then you said in Spanish.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Bro, if I can only tell you how many people, my brother's, he's right here as a witness, how many people we've had on that are not Christ followers, which I know a lot of people are like, man, how can you, that's what the whole thing is. Like,
mm-hmm.
So you're going to tell, I like giving this illustration to people. So you're going to tell me, explain to me the 12 disciples. God was hanging around with those people. Explain to me that. How does that work? So God was out there with people that didn't believe in him, still hung around them.
Mm-hmm.
But did he conform to their ways? No, he made sure that they conformed to his ways.
Yeah, exactly.
So, bro, literally, I'm like super happy and excited. Like, we've had so many people that have come on and they're like, hey, bro, I'm so sorry, bro. Like was I cussing a lot? Like, what does it mean? I was like, it's all right, bro. That's called conviction, my friend. That's what that's called.
Yeah.
Well, what is that? Perfect. Seeds already been planted.
Uh-huh.
You know, even other people, like, they'll text afterwards, like, hey, bro, thank you for reminding me. I was going through this. And it's like, people can walk in these doors, in the studio door, with a big smile, but inside, man, they're hurting, dude.
Yeah.
They're broken.
Yeah, you never know what people are carrying.
You don't know, man. You really don't know. But, man, I'm really excited, dude. Really, really excited. I saw the post that you actually posted today, where you're in the. Who was that other guitarist that's with you?
In my band?
In your
That's
band?
Ronnie.
That's Ronnie.
That's Ronnie. That's my
Okay.
best friend.
Who was the guy on the drums?
That's Luke.
Luke.
Luke, yeah.
That sounded pretty good, dude. Like,
Thanks.
that sounded really good, dude. I saw
Thanks,
the
man.
post like right now when we're sitting here. I was like, oh man, look at this.
Yeah.
Is that something? I know right now you posted on your was it IG story? You posted something about LA, right? You're gonna do something in LA.
Yeah, we're playing a show June 1st.
June 1st.
Yeah. Yeah, at the Moroccan Lounge in
Moroccan
downtown
Lounge.
LA.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool, bro.
Yeah,
is that like your first like gig doing there? Or how many gigs
I
have you
think
already
this is
done
going to
already?
be our first like official LA show.
Okay.
Like we played an LA show maybe like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But it was kind of a last minute thing.
Yeah.
This is going to be our first like real LA show.
Yeah.
We've mostly played Oceanside.
Okay.
We did a few festivals. But we haven't had the opportunity to play too much yet because I was always on tour with Blink. So this is the first year we're actually starting to book more shows and actually get out there. So yeah, this is going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a good turnout. We're playing with 2 bands.
Okay.
The headliner's called Strings and Heart, and they're like a big up and coming Christian alternative rock band.
Oh, nice, dude.
Really cool. Young dudes, like in their early 20s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they're killing it.
That's cool, dude.
And then this other band called ISLY, who's also kind of in that same alternative Christian music, niche.
That's cool.
And then us.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be a fun night. You don't see too many concerts like that in LA where it's all like faith-based alternative bands.
Really?
It seems like there's like a wave coming right now. So
yeah.
I'm stoked that we're able to like throw a night like that, especially at the Moroccan Lounge, which is like a very just secular, music venue. Yeah, it's not a church. It's not a, it's just.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah,
God knows what he's doing, dude. He knows what he's doing. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
God's timing is always perfect, man. Always perfect.
Yeah, you got to trust him, man.
That's it.
It's funny. Like I moved here and then literally the day we moved to San Antonio, I got a call from my manager saying, hey, you want to play the Moroccan Lounge? I'm like, bro, I just moved here. And I got to fly back.
That's usually how it happens, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude.
But it'll be good. I mean, my boys are still in LA, Ronnie and Luke.
Okay.
They're still out there. So I just got to fly myself
Eventually,
out.
I think they'll come.
I mean, me and Ronnie, we always talked about, coming out here. We've been talking about it for a while now. And Ronnie's actually from here.
Oh, okay.
He's born and raised here. He grew up here and then moved to LA maybe like 15 years ago or so. And that's how I know Ernest. So Ernest went to high school with Ronnie.
With Ronnie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I lived with Ronnie for over 10 years. We've been playing music together that entire time. We were in an old band back in the day. Actually, 2 different bands back in the day. And then when I started this new project, COQUI, he jumped on board and and to play bass. And yeah, he's been holding it down.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool, bro. That's awesome, man. Yeah. You're surrounded with guys that support you and are here for you.
Yeah, I got a good band, really good dudes, and we've done a few trips together, and it's just nothing but good times.
Awesome, bro.
We're just laughing and just everything's easy. It's been great.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna transition into a little segment. We made this segment just specifically for you. It's called Would You Rather. So let me look at these questions real quick. We're gonna see Would You Rather.
That's
so this
funny.
is gonna
I play
be
this with my wife all the time.
There you go. I think everybody's wives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Including my own wife as well. Would you rather? Would you rather go to McDonald's? Would you rather go to Whataburger? I don't know. It's like, well, I mean, I'm really feeling Whataburger right now. So
I'm not gonna lie, man. We went to a Whataburger like 2 days ago, and our minds were blown. I don't know if it was just this specific location.
What location did you go to?
I couldn't even tell you.
Is
man.
it the one downtown or is it?
No, it was somewhere a little up north.
Okay.
But we were in the middle of looking at homes, and we, it was like 1:30, and we told the realtor, "Hey, do you mind if we hit a drive-through real quick? Like we didn't eat lunch yet." And she's like, "Yeah, for sure. I'll meet you at the next house." So she's like, "There's a Whataburger right up the street." In my mind, I've been to Whataburger back in the day, and first time I went to Whataburger was like, I don't know, probably like 10, 12 years ago on tour. And I remember thinking it tasted like Burger King.
Yeah.
I was like, this is whatever. And then recently I had Whataburger at the airport.
Oh, at
San
the
Antonio Airport.
yeah.
And it also was like, not it. And so in my mind, I was like, oh, Whataburger's trash.
Yeah.
We went to this Whataburger 2 days ago, and I don't eat bread, right? Because I got a gluten allergy.
Yeah.
So I usually just eat, I just order just beef patties with cheese. So I ordered 3 beef patties with cheese. My wife gets the sweet and spicy bacon cheeseburger. God. She goes all in, right?
Yeah.
And she's tiny, so she can eat that and does nothing. But anyways, we're sitting there and we're eating it. And we realized for like 15 minutes we're just dead silent. We're enjoying every bite, and we look at each other like, oh man, this might be our new spot.
There you go,
it was so good. I couldn't believe it. They're huge. The patties are massive.
Patties are huge, dude.
I didn't remember them being that big.
And everybody's like, In-N-Out, B-Dog. And it's like, don't get me wrong, right? In-N-Out, they've got their burgers. I get it, right? But Whataburger, dude, that's a staple. Here in San Antonio, we got Burger Boy.
Burger Boy. I've been seeing that.
If you think Whataburger's good, you need to go to Burger Boy.
Oh, okay.
You got to go to
I've been seeing that.
You got to go to the original on St. Mary's.
On St. Mary's.
St. Mary's,
okay.
that's your OG one.
Okay, cool.
Dude. Yeah, like down the road right here. Yeah,
okay,
dude,
I might hit after this.
That one's pretty good. And then there's
Burger
another
Boy.
OG place by my crib on the south side called Griff's.
Oh, okay.
So you saw the reaction right now?
Griff's.
Okay.
Okay.
Bro.
How you spell that?
Griffs. And it's
Griff's,
you
okay.
can't miss it. It's a payaso with a chef hat. You can't miss it, dude.
Cool.
That place has been you know how long that place has been here? My dad's dad used to take him when he was a kid.
Oh, wow. So it's OG.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
That place is
that's
magnifique.
Those are the type of spots I want to see.
Dude, I'll send you everything, bro.
Okay,
like
cool.
where that's at, Burger Boy.
Yeah.
Griff's, dude. Man, dude, that place.
Okay, good.
You got
because I love
Griff's.
burgers, man.
Yeah. Right now, the other place that's good too is Brenda's Burgers.
Brenda's
Burgers.
Okay.
Homemade burgers. Same thing, dude.
Perfect.
Yeah, bro. We gotta get to these questions, bro. I'm getting hungry, bro. Get a little hungry right now.
You started it.
All right, this is gonna be Would You Rather LA versus San Antonio edition.
All right.
Would you rather sit in LA traffic for 2 hours or walk the river walk in this 100-degree weather?
I mean, sit in traffic.
There you go.
For sure. You got the AC. You know, honestly, man, I've written a lot of lyrics while waiting in traffic.
Really?
Like, a lot of my lyrics I've written just sitting, like, playing my music, just blasting it, kind of freestyling, and then coming up with something. A lot of times I finish lyrics.
In traffic.
In traffic. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's so
a
sick,
lot of
bro,
time.
to be able to
Yeah.
do that. And like when you're doing that, you just jot it down like real quick or you get on your...
Yeah, usually, because I write all my lyrics on my phone in notes. And so usually like I'll play the instrumental on the radio, and then I'll kind of be singing the lyrics out loud. And then I'll just keep freestyling until I hit something that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then I'll just turn on the camera. I'll put it on selfie and just record it while the music's playing.
Oh, Okay.
and just to get the audio.
Okay.
And then I'll just sing it right there in the car
there
out
you go.
loud, and then I'll save it for later. Yeah.
That's so cool, dude. All right, so sitting in traffic. You can sit in traffic.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Perfect. Would you rather eat tacos in East LA or brisket from downtown San Antonio?
Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, man. East LA tacos are a little sketchy.
Yeah?
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Uh-oh.
I've definitely had my fair share of food poisoning.
No way.
Yeah, because they're not regulated. A lot of these places,
dude.
especially the trucks.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta be careful. So,
Chorrito
I mean, I don't
special or
know.
what?
I don't know exactly. Ronnie knows. We both got food poisoning eating chorizo
No way.
before a gig.
Oh, no,
We had
dude.
to cancel the gig. Yeah,
Were you
true
guys
story.
squeezing?
True story. Oh man, I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah,
Whoa,
yeah,
dude.
we were vegetarian for a little bit after that.
Dude, that's wild, dude.
Not even lying. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, we were
dude.
scarred.
So you're gonna hit the brisket up.
I love brisket. Oh
Perfect.
man, yeah, I love brisket. Like I'm always down for brisket.
Awesome,
so
dude.
yeah.
So no, you say, like, we're not gonna go with the
Sorry,
sketchy.
East LA.
No, we're not doing that.
You getting cut.
All right. Would you rather live in a tiny studio in Silver Lake or a big house with a porch in San Antonio?
Oh, a big house with a porch.
There you
Honestly, because Silver Lake, as much as I love Silver Lake, I would never want to live there.
No.
It's just too congested.
It's
Parking sucks and
like sardines.
yeah.
I was looking that up. Like a lot of people put that like on the cons. Like people are like, bro, it's like sardines up
It
in
really
there. Like, you
is,
can't move
man.
around.
Like, I mean, unless you like walking everywhere. I mean, there is a lot that's walking distance. So, I mean, if it was like prime location, maybe.
God.
But I don't know. I used to spend a lot of time out in Silver Lake back in
Really?
the day, and then over the years, I just stopped going out there because it's just such a headache to like find parking, and it's so expensive. All the restaurants are really high priced, and it's a lot of hipsters, you know.
that's
So,
why.
you know, a lot of them are my friends too.
Hey, let's come eat, bro. Now come over here.
Yeah. I'm like, no. So
Come over here. So you'd rather have a house with a porch.
a house with a porch, yeah,
Nice,
ranch
dude.
style.
Ranch style, dude.
Yeah, that'd be my
Yeah, there you
dream
go, dude.
for sure.
Hey, shout out to your. Those are some nice botas, dude. Are these the ones that you bought recently?
Laredo.
Dude, there's
Yeah, they
some
hooked it
nice
up.
boots, dude. They're really nice.
Thank you,
boots.
man. Thank you. I
Love
love this
'em, bro.
brand. Yeah, we've been working on some collabs. We got something in the works, but yeah, they're great company, man. I love these boots.
Let me know,
They're-
dude, when that collab, bro. I'm bro. Psh,
Oh yeah.
I got my pair of botas, dude. My
Okay,
caballero hat,
okay. I'll
everything,
link
bro. I'm
you up,
ready.
yeah.
Dude. Link me up,
Yeah, they're great, man. These are like broken in as soon as you put them on.
dude. They're nice, dude. I like
Thank
those.
you.
I like
Thank
that.
you, man.
Perfect. Would you rather perform at Hollywood Bowl or headline a packed San Antonio rodeo?
Well, I've never been to a rodeo.
Oh, dude.
I've yet to go. I want to go.
You got to.
I want to
bro.
go.
You
So
got
I couldn't tell you. Hollywood Bowl, that's like
Top
now.
tier.
Am I headlining?
Headlining.
Is it
Would
sold
you rather?
out?
Yeah, you're sold out, baby.
Yeah,
to
then
the max.
Then Hollywood Bowl,
There you
because
go,
that's
okay.
that's like the peak of
Peak.
success for sure. That's like you're doing good.
Yeah, you're like,
if you
is
could sell out
By sold
Hollywood
out, Pete?
Bowl,
Nah, no train,
yeah.
nah, rodeo. Dude.
yeah. But I would love to play a rodeo. I mean, I'd
Dude.
love to see one first.
Yeah.
I've heard great stories
Yeah,
about rodeos.
it's good, bro. It's really good.
Yeah, what's a good one around here?
So usually they start like what, February, right? The beginning of February it starts and it
Okay.
lasts about 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Lasts about 2 weeks. And
Oh,
it's
so just really
Yeah.
the whole year?
the whole year. It starts in February. Well, it starts at the end of January. Like they get a guinea pig because we have our breakfast taco. That's
Yeah.
you know, you have to go to that in the mornings. Like there's some people that miss work for that, and you got to go get the tacos at 4 a.m. and their work don't start till 9. It's like, okay, I mean, you could have just got up early, got them, and then still gone home, changed, and went to work. But whatever. But yeah, right now they're having it. They've always had it at the AT&T Center. AT&T Center.
Oh, okay.
And then they have the grounds right there in that same area, same general area, the Freeman Coliseum.
Okay.
So, bro, you got to go, bro. It starts.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Next year, unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait till
Okay. Well,
next
wait.
year. But It'll be worth it.
Nice.
It'll be worth it. Perfect. So, next one. Would you rather attend a Lakers game courtside or get VIP access to the San Antonio Spurs and get to meet Wemby?
I'm not going to lie, man. I don't really follow sports.
No?
No. Not since the 90s. Kobe, Shaq era.
There you go.
That was like,
There you go.
once that ended, I kind of lost interest in sports.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully LeBron's done already. I'm tired of seeing him.
I'm not a fan of him.
No?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he's a great player, but
Yeah, I mean-
I'm just not a fan of him. I don't know. He's got something to his face.
Well, I mean, está feo el guy, you know. I mean, we'll stop it there. We'll stop it there. Okay, so let's do this. VIP tickets. We can go back in time.
Okay.
VIP tickets. 92 Lakers, 99 San Antonio Spurs.
Oh,
And
Lakers.
Lakers?
All day. Yeah, all day.
Van Axel. Oh, what was it? Van Axel. They had what's that other guy's name? Man, there was another good player from the Lakers in '92. I can't go back that far because I was born in '92. I was born in '92, right? So, but I've always been a Spurs fan my entire life. Big Kobe fan, Dirk Nowitzki, Shaq. Like I grew up with those guys, like Iverson, all those dudes. Right now, I'm
Iverson was dope.
who the heck
I
is
love
this
Iverson.
guy? I'm like, I gotta text my little brother.
Yeah.
Who the heck is this dude? He's like, oh, he's I'm like, what the heck? What did this guy come out like? What? I'm like so lost, dude. Like so lost.
Yeah, I'm so out of the loop.
So out of the loop. I mean, I've been catching up more and more and more with the Spurs, especially since we got Wemby.
Okay.
Because I want to see where we go. Because
I'd love to go to a Spurs game, though,
bro,
for sure.
it's
That'd be fun.
It's an experience, man.
I like going to the games.
It's an experience. All right, perfect. So you're gonna pick Los Angeles Lakers VIP 92.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, we got two more. And this one we just talked about. Would you rather eat at 12 midnight? You got two choices. In-N-Out Burger or Whataburger Monterey Melt.
Oh.
You just finished
12
the gig.
midnight.
12 midnight, you just finished
Just
the gig.
finished the gig.
Your wife's like, I'm hungry.
Oh, man. I mean, after what I had the other day, I might have to choose Whataburger.
Dude, have you had the Monterey Melt?
No.
It still tastes good without the buns. I'll just tell you that.
The Monterey Melt.
Monterey Melt.
No, I haven't
Next
had
time you go, bro, get it.
I've just had the classic burger and cheese.
Okay. Get that one.
All right.
It will not disappoint you. It's super good, dude.
The Monterey Melt.
Monterey Melt, dude. Okay. That's from like El Apostol Pablo made it, dude. Like him and Matthew and all of them, dude. They made it. That's what they had the Last Supper. You know what I mean? So good, dude. That's got to be something they had there the Last Supper, dude.
Okay.
Okay, last one. Would you rather be known as an LA artist with Texas roots or a Texas artist with LA polish?
Texas artist with LA polish,
LA
for
polish.
sure. Because I'm not from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely not rooted in here.
There you go.
You know, anything that I do know of Texas is from Ronnie.
There you go.
You know, he's like my big brother. So
Where's my Ronnie? You're born and raised here, dude. I don't know what you're doing living over there, big dog. Come on back
he'll make
already.
it over here soon. He's working on it.
Your compas already here, dude. Come on back. Come on back, dude. All right, man. Dude, thank you, bro.
Thanks for having me, man.
Dude,
this is great.
This was super cool, dude, to be able to do these questions. I do have 2 extra questions if we do have time. We got like 5 minutes. So if there's something that you hope this next generation can see with you and your faith and what you're doing right now, what would you want them to know and see, like, and get from all these followers that you've gotten? You got new fans, you got different things. What do you want these next generation and even the generation that's here now to be able to see what you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, I think the most important thing is I want to inspire other musicians to know that you could exist in the world, just not be of it. You know, like my music, I want my music to reach people that don't know the gospel, that need to hear the message, right? You know, my music's kind of fell into this Christian music niche genre, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But that was never my intent. My music, always wanted it to reach the people that were hurting, the people that were confused, the people that didn't know what to do. You know, a lot of my lyrics is about, you know, where I was before, you know, and how I found God and how it turned my life around. You know, I want my music to be able to exist in, you know, Coachella Music Festival and Lollapalooza and be up there with these big secular artists, and people notice that something's different about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And want to know why. Why is he so different? And look into the lyrics and be like, oh wow, this dude doesn't talk about depression. He doesn't talk about anxiety. He ain't talking about partying. He's actually talking about good morals and good things that, you know, that I actually relate to, or, you know, this is stuff that my family raised me up to be like, and I kind of fell away from it. Yeah. So, you know, I think, you know, most of all, I just want, you know, other musicians and creatives to be able to like not be afraid to, you know, to be unashamed of that side of them, you know? Yeah. And not think that it has to be preachy and has to be approved by the church or approved by other Christians, you know?
There's different ways, man. I love that you said that, because there's a lot of misconceptions of reaching the lost. Like there's other formats with the same itinerary that we're just here to spread the gospel. Yeah. Whether it be on a pulpit, whether it be out in the streets, kudos to those people out in the streets that are there with the megaphones, you know, telling everybody like, hey, God loves you. He's here for you. He's not against you. I'm here for prayer. Kudos to them, because they do that. That's what the Lord placed in their heart for them to do. God placed for you to do this and what you're doing. God's helping me and helped me open up many doors for me to do this and have many guests and encourage them. And hey, God loves you, man. He's here for you, brother. I know you're doing your thing, but you know, test him. He's got you, big dog. Like he's here for you. He's not against you. But man, that's an awesome thing for people to really notice and see that, hey, COQUI, man, there's something different about him, and I want to be able to see where this leads to. And it's like, you're leading them to Christ, dude. Like, yeah,
man, it's as simple as just living by example.
Yeah, man.
You know, live by example and let people wonder, like, you know, what's up with that dude?
This guy, yeah. It's different about him, dude. That's awesome, bro. Well, man, I appreciate you, bro, for coming. Really do, dude.
Dude, thanks for having me, man.
Thank you, bro. I can't believe the hour went by, dude. We're just
it flew by.
It went by super fast, dude. But man, I really do appreciate you coming, man, and congratulations on your career, your success.
Thank you.
Again, welcome to San Antonio.
Thank you, man.
You know, we're here. Whatever you need, bro, I'm here for you, man. Whatever you need, dude. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to serve. I'm here to be a servant. You know what I mean? So, guys, this is a friendly reminder. You know what I mean? I'm just here to encourage you. We're both here to encourage you to seek after Christ. Right now, we're living in the end times. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, and I've posted it, said this so many times. I will say this till the last breath in my lungs, is that God is for you. I really amend for you guys to really seek after him and devote your life to him completely. It's as easy as ABC, right? Admit that you need a Savior. B, believe that he died on the cross for your sin and your shame, that he rose again from the third day. And C, confess that he is your Lord and your Savior of your life and of your heart. It's that simple. He's got great things for you, great stuff in store for you. COQUI, thank you for being here, my friend. I really do appreciate you coming, man.
Thank you, brother.
It's going to be a long-lasting friendship, dude. I can tell already now, dude. I really love it, man. Guys, this is a friendly reminder that God loves you. Dios Te Ama. And we will see you on episode number 87.
But I couldn't have anybody see my face, Steven. Come on.